Man, I love the coach's trade. Clark, you need to start putting your foot down for real. This the energy you just had for Cheryl Reeve.
From the links, there's no questioning her acumen, and certainly she'll speak her mind. But there's got to be something in the back of Caitlyn's mind.
I ain't never seen nothing like this before. Caitlin Clark is a menace, man. She literally kicked Cheryl Reeves off the team.
Clark traded Cheryl Reeve, who was the coach of her team, or was to be the coach of her team, to Collier for Sandy Brondello.
Caitlin Clark just shattered records and rewrote the WNBA All-Star Draft playbook, but her boldest move wasn't picking teammates. In a jaw-dropping twist, she swapped her coach, Cheryl Reeve, for Sandy Brondello. Why? Reeve had excluded Clark from the Olympic team and called her overrated. So was this a power move, a personal grudge, or both? Let's expose the real story behind the drama.
Then you can see Collier's roster here side by side as well. Her unrivaled partner, Brianna Stewart. Collier wasn't shy about the whole unrivaled thing.
Reeves, you asked for it. So now Sandy Brondello will be coaching Caitlin Clark's team, and Cheryl Reeves is going to be coaching the Feast Collier.
Some of the drama storylines can be spun for fun in this regard, not to mention that the exhibition still has.
Caitlin Clark isn't afraid to shake things up, but no one saw this coming, trading Cheryl Reeve, one of the league's most respected coaches, for Sandy Brondello during the WNBA All-Star Draft. A move like that was bound to create shockwaves, and that's exactly what it did. The decision wasn't just surprising, it was layered with history, tension, and a whole lot of unfinished business. Reeve and Clark's relationship had been rocky ever since Reeve made the controversial call to leave her off Team USA's Olympic roster in 2024. For fans, it felt like a slap in the face to a player who had already proven star-worthy on the global stage. But for Clark, that moment brewed something personal.
There's nothing no crying and whining is going to do about it. The same way you didn't give two shits about Caitlin Clark's fan base and all that.
Reeve wasn't directly responsible for her not making the Olympic squad. Now, there was another attempted trade that came from the Fisa Collier.
Cheryl Reeves, I get it. You have the best record in the WNBA so far. You want as many plays as you can on the All-Star team. You probably want Kayla McBride.
It didn't help when Reeve, known for speaking her mind, fired off comments that only deepened the rift. Her use of hashtags like the Wismarathanon player may have seemed harmless to some, but to Clark's growing fan base, they felt like shots fired. The message was clear, a reminder that the league was bigger than one athlete. But when you're Caitlin Clark, a player drawing record-breaking votes and outselling jerseys league-wide, those comments hit differently. The tension between them wasn't just professional, it became the kind of drama fans dissect on social media for weeks. And then came the draft.
New York Liberty. Of course, Reeve is Collier's head coach for the Minnesota Lynx, so that makes sense, but the drama is going to come.
The fact that you're coaching Caitlin Clark team, I don't understand why you had to make it a big deal and say, oh, well, this team's below us to have more.
Clark also wound up with all of the Fever members on her squad as well, meaning Aaliyah Boston, Clark, and Kelsey Mitchell.
By trading Reeve, Clark effectively redirected the narrative. It wasn't just a headline grabber, it was a statement. She wasn't just an all-star starter, she was rewriting the playbook, letting the league and Reeve know just how much influence she already had. Special permissions had to be granted for the swap, the first of its kind in WNBA history. That alone spoke volumes about how much weight Clark carries at just 23 years old. But there was strategy here too. Bringing in Brondello, a defending champion coach with a winning resume, wasn't just about avoiding conflict with Reeve. Clark made sure her team had every advantage. Even Nafisa Collier couldn't resist teasing her. Bad move, Caitlin. We're taking you down. What's clear, this wasn't just a trade. It was Clark proving she had the power to control the story, and maybe the future of the All-Star game itself. Caitlin Clark walked into the WNBA All-Star Draft with more than just a fan favorite label. She carried a chip on her shoulder. Despite earning record-breaking votes from the fans and dominating on the court, league peers had ranked her as just the 9th best guard.
Cheryl Reeve's a great coach, don't get me wrong. And she doesn't bite her tongue, which you noticed after the WNBA Finals when she said it was stolen.
No one has court vision like her. Why would you not want the ball in her hands? She's so busy trying to mold Clark into what she wants her.
Reeve having previously been critical on social media about the amount of attention Clark received relative to the rest of the league.
9th. That's the kind of ranking that makes headlines for all the wrong reasons and puts a player in a position to either crumble or fight back. For Clark, the draft wasn't just about making picks, it was about making a statement. Her first pick set the tone. Aaliyah Boston wasn't just any #1 choice. She was a symbol of Clark's loyalty and leadership. Selecting her Indiana Fever teammate wasn't just strategic, it was personal. Boston had been an anchor for the team, backing Clark on the court and helping her adjust through the ups and downs of her rookie season. By choosing Boston first, Clark let everyone know the kind of player and leader she wants to be. She didn't forget the ones who had been by her side when the doubters tried to define her.
Clark should have a very fast team there. When you look at it, I mean, Williams is really fast for a forward. Obviously,
I really want Cheryl Reeve to lose. Like, I really want her to lose. It's not even funny. Get Cheryl Miller, have her beat us.
Caitlin made sure to get some size. She actually passed up on Paige Beckers to take Sabally, and she took Asia Wilson with her third pick.
Then came the remaining picks, and Clark showed another side of her genius. Adding Sabrina Ionescu, Aja Wilson, and Satu Sabally wasn't just about stacking a roster with talent, it was careful construction. Wilson brought inside dominance, Sabally brought versatility, and Ionescu, pure perimeter precision. Together with Boston, Clark's starting five wasn't just strong, it was balanced.
I know she was embarrassed. I don't care what nobody say. I know she was embarrassed. And she had it coming. Now all we need is Caitlin Clark's team to win.
Being the coach of Team USA that Caitlin Clark was so famously snubbed from. Of course, Reeve wasn't a part of the official committee.
I was like Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Sabrina Ionescu, Asia Wilson, and Satu Sabally. That is a solid starting five right now.
With every area of the court covered in a way that felt intentional, Clark didn't just pick stars, she crafted a team designed to win. And let's not forget the atmosphere. Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, packed with fans who had rallied behind Clark all season, became ground zero for her All-Star showcase. The crowd energy wasn't just loud, it was electrifying, almost like a home court advantage for Team Clark. Meanwhile, the looming head-to-head against Nafisa Collier and her picks added an extra layer of excitement, framing the contest as not just a game, but a battle of philosophies. This was bigger than an all-star game. For Clark, it was a response to rankings, to critics, and to anyone doubting her leadership. Caitlin Clark didn't just pick a team, she redefined what it means to lead in the WNBA.
If the shots start falling, it can get real. Because think about it, who they going to guard? You got Asia Wilson and Aaliyah Boston both beasting down low.
If Asia had fallen any further down the board, that would have been a wee bit of a controversy, if we're being real about it.
Clark and Aaliyah Boston, the connection's already there. But then you add in Asia Wilson and Sabrina Ionescu, they both gonna be hitting logo threes, man.
Swapping Cheryl Reeve for Sandy Brondello wasn't just bold, it proved she's thinking far beyond the game. With nearly 1.3 million fan votes behind her, Clark made it clear she's not here to follow tradition, she's here to set it. This draft wasn't just about basketball strategy, it was about player empowerment. The real question now, will moves like these push other players to take the same risks and challenge what's possible in the league? One thing's for sure, Clark is shaping the WNBA's future.